a pose, wipe it down, strike a pose, yeah. Come on, why you wanna pop?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Green Talk by Green Care Solutions on KCAA, NBC Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and YouTube. This is a cannabis-friendly and educational program, and you must be 21 years of age to listen. We're not doctors, but Green Care Solutions has doctors for you. I'm your host, Angela Mazzanti. You can follow me on Instagram at Angela_Mazzanti. I'm here with my brother from another mother.
Hello, it is I, your favorite Mexican guy, Mr. Cano in the house. You can follow me on Instagram at CANO_BIS. Before we get into today's episode, we have to congratulate Angela Mazzanti on winning the Model of the Year, Las Vegas Cannabis Awards. How was that, sister?
That's right. Well, first off, thank you to everybody who did vote for me. I think I was pushing up to 1,000 votes, which was crazy. But the experience, the show was amazing. A lot of people there. I know Jasmine was there, and we're going to be getting to her in a second. But it was a really great experience. I hear they're coming up with a California one, so that should be even better. We're going to have to bring Kano out to that one.
Ooh, that'll be dope.
But remember, Green Talk is a program created to educate you about cannabis. Make sure you follow our Instagram at Green Care Solutions 420 and call them for any of your Green Care Solutions at 951-609-4071.
A lot of listeners may not know how impractical CBD is. Jasmin Cadavid is in the house, Green Care Solutions. How you doing today, Jasmin?
Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm good. I'm feeling real great and fresh. And yeah, congratulations, Angela.
Thank you.
That was a super dope event. I really enjoyed it. It was really cool.
I know, it was so busy. I didn't even see you there.
I was really tired, but like I said, I was just glad to be there with so many faces. I mean, it was a super cool cannabis event.
We also have two of our favorite members of Green Care Solutions. We got Brian and Tia.
Hi, this is Tia Ramirez. Thank you for letting me be here. And again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is Brian Gonzalez from Green Care Solutions. Happy to be back, and congratulations, Angela, on that. I know I did put my vote in for you.
Woo-woo.
That's right. Jasmine, I see a lot of dope products that are sitting beside you. What do you got? I see Jasmin CBD. I see a lot of things behind you. What do you got back there?
Yeah, I got, pretty much my whole line right here. I added some new stuff to the roster. I've got edibles now. I got gummies, licorice bites, peach bites, pinklets, and keef. I mean, I can name the whole thing right now, but yeah, I've got everything sitting next to me. The Jazzy CBD, it's over 20% CBD, which is pretty high CBD content for flower. And yeah, 300 milligram gummies, 250 milligram gummies, hash, keef joints, regular blunts. I mean, the whole little CBD shebang.
Where did you come up with this, Jasmine? I know the last time that we spoke, enlighten the listeners where you came up with this, why you came up with this, and why you're continuing to inspire and continuing to do your CBD line.
Well, before I was into the cannabis, I had Jazzy Kush. I was with some other people before, and I had Banana Moon Rocks. And when I started getting more involved into my health and, doing my records in the studio and stuff, I wanted to focus more on the health side of things and what can help people. And then I started seeing what CBD can really do. There's kids, epilepsy, rosacea, eczema. I mean, there's so many medical conditions that CBD is really helping. And I just decided it was something I wanted to get into. And I came out with the Jazzy CBD. And it's been growing. And, I'm adding more and more things to it, little by little.
Now, CBD is not the only thing you do. What else do you do, Jasmine?
Well, as you know, I started off modeling. I do music. And yeah, I'm pretty much in my cannabis empire, filming a show right now, Flex Atlanta. It's airing this summer. Oh, wow. And, dropping this album this year. So just a lot of things in the works, still really, really pushing and trucking it on.
Well, congratulations to you on all of your accomplishments and everything you do have coming up. And again, we appreciate that you're even on with us today. And Green Care Solutions, make sure that you guys are following her and make sure you guys check out a show, buy all the CBD line. Speaking of the CBD that we're on, can you help us out and maybe Tia or Brian or Miss Jazzy? What is the difference between the full spectrum and the CBD? What's the benefits? What is it that most people are using the CBD for our listeners not knowing what CBD is or full spectrum CBD?
You can go ahead, Jasmine, on that one.
Okay, well, as I said before, a lot of people are really using CBD for the medical aspects and things that it's helping people with. There's different forms of CBD. You can smoke it, you vape it. There's topicals, there's edibles. And just like I said before, there's epilepsy, eczema, rosacea. I mean, it's a lot of different, medical things that people are using them for that it helps them. And it's more to help you than get you high. So it's like getting well, not getting high. And you don't have the same, euphoric high that you get with regular THC.
Okay, that's the question I was going to ask for the listeners. Like, do I get high off of this stuff? Am I going to, get high, or is my, going to go fail a drug test or any of those things? Are those things like some answers you can kind of give me, guys? Like, would I fail a drug test or something like that with CBD?
So like some CBD, well, it's supposed to be below the legal limit, the THC. So, all the Jazzy CBD products are fully lab tested and it is below the legal limit. It's below 0.03, but there are some CBD products that are, past the the THC content. So you just got to really look into the lab results and see the full tests and stuff and make sure you know what you're putting into your body.
Angela, if could you maybe help me with this? If it's just under a certain amount, can't you ship that all across the world, if I'm not mistaken, correct? CBD can go anywhere?
Yeah, so the benefit of CBD is you can distribute it internationally, statewide. It's federally legal at this point. They keep changing it around, but CBD is fully legal. Awesome. As long as it's under that certain percentage. If it's not, then it's a little bit different.
Okay. What do you got coming up? What exact products do you have behind that? I know you see some. I actually have tried those blunts that you have. If those are some wraps, and again, that's the last time I remember we were here. She had mentioned, and because of you, by the way, I do not smoke blunts anymore. I do all the hemp wraps like you have behind you. Is that the hemp wrap behind you?
Oh, the Jazz rolling papers.
Yes, as a matter of
Smart.
fact, we have those at the sessions that we do every week, and those are what I use, or some of those nice hemp wraps.
Now, what's the difference between like a regular blunt and the hemp wraps?
So the Jazzy rolling papers, they are all organic. It's 100% hemp. The glue is non-cancerous. They're all slow burning. There's 3 different kinds. There is pink, there's unbleached, which is brown, and there's ultra thin, which is essentially the thinnest paper you can smoke. It's good with these papers because it's 100% hemp. It's 100% organic. And like I said, the glue is non-cancerous. I also smoked really thick paper before. And because of being in the studio and everything, I just noticed how much the thick papers were affecting my throat every time I had to get behind the microphone. And so me being the pothead that I am, I switched over to the papers. And when I got into the papers, I went out of the country and I tried all the different kind of papers, just looking for what was the healthiest. And yeah, the Jazzy rolling papers, you try them, they're super healthy, and it is something that might make you want to switch over. So that's really dope to hear, Kano.
Yeah, definitely did. And getting to that, and I know that maybe Angela, you being an artist as well, and as well as me being on a microphone, like maybe not on your guys' level, but having to talk all the time, I was, smoking a lot of those blunts, the Dutches and all that.
Backwoods.
And I'd be getting home, and all of a sudden my throat was just felt like, someone was stabbing my throat. And it was all because it's tobacco products. So yeah, I've definitely, because of you bringing up that good point, I've switched over to a lot of your paper wraps. And if I think, please enlighten me, don't you have like a hemp, what do you call it? Not a...
Oh, like a hemp blunt?
Yes. Don't you have that line, Jess? Like
No, I don't have the blunts out because I just really wanted to stay away from the thick papers. But I have blunts that are actually rolled with some of the CBD products, but they are not hemp blunts.
Okay. Thank you for enlightening me on that, though.
And yeah, you got to take care of that $1 million voice talking about, oh, I'm not as good as you guys. I mean, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you got the loudest voice.
That's that $1 million radio voice right there.
You know what? I appreciate that coming from you, both of you girls. I mean, that means a lot. The whole team. I appreciate that.
Now, I don't know if maybe one of the Green Care Solutions team members, Brian or Tia, wants to explain for any listeners out there that might not know the difference between THC and CBD.
Simple fact. I mean, because we have listeners international all over, beginner listeners, experience. So the simplest way I can basically run it down as that CBD will give you all the body effects. It'll still take care of anxiety, inflammation. I mean, the list goes on and on. Except CBD, you don't get any it's basically non-psychoactive.
Okay.
So you don't get any high, so you can still be functional throughout the day and do that, but still get the medical relief. THC, you're going to get all that, plus the high.
That's the high. Okay.
Simple way.
Even pregnant women have been, shown to be able to use CBD. So it's safe for all different kinds of people, not just, over 18 or, somebody who's allowed to smoke or whatever. It's approved for all different kinds of people, elders, young kids, mothers, expecting mothers. So I thought that was pretty cool when I learned about that pregnant women were allowed to use topicals and that it was still safe for them.
I like to jump in on that because I found out this really weird fact, Jazz, and if everybody that's listening, I guess you're not, obviously you're choosing to smoke marijuana. I guess, you're not allowed to do that, obviously, while you're pregnant. And then I found out that there's also an alternative, her bringing that up. You can use CBD, and there's no consequences per se for you utilizing the CBD with your body, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I mean, with like all these products, there's so many different ways you can use them. So I think a lot of people think like, oh, you have to smoke it to use it. No, there's edibles, there's topicals, there's tinctures, there's cartridges. There's so many different ways to be able to get CBD into your body.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has a stigma like, oh my gosh, it's marijuana and it's just horrible. No, I mean, again, CBD.
Saving lives.
Yes, every day, ladies and gentlemen. We know people like Jasmine, Green Care Solutions, Angela, myself, and, everybody listening right now. We are here for you guys to enlighten you on the benefits of every aspect of the plant. And, we want to do our best jobs, We're trying to do our best to do that every day for you guys.
And to kind of like go into a little bit more about CBD, I don't know if you guys have any personal experiences or stories with it, but like recently I've seen on Instagram, there's this video that's been like kind of circulating through the internet of a child with epilepsy having a seizure, and their parent puts CBD into their mouth and almost immediately stops the seizure, which is just insane when you have all these medications that they generally put them on, and it can cause different side effects, but CBD has no side effects to it.
It doesn't. And it's funny, that you're speaking on that too. Like, you'll go to a doctor and they'll prescribe you, 50 pills with all these side effects, and it's proven that right there you see a couple of drops of some CBD.
Well, it's crazy. My mom actually just called me and told me like she's been smoking cigarettes for years and smoked weed for years, and now has developed COPD. So she went to her doctor, and they're like, if you don't stop smoking now, we're going to have to put you on oxygen at some point. So my mom's like, okay, I have to stop smoking. I want to start getting into edibles and everything. And then my doctors prescribed me like these 2 inhalers. I spent like $800 on pharmaceutical medicine because they say, oh, it'll help with inflammation. And I was like, why don't you just use like a CBD topical or a tincture?
Okay.
And she was like, well, I don't really like that. I don't know. And I was like, well, that's going to help with inflammation. And it's crazy that this isn't talked about and that these pharmaceutical companies are taking over and costing all these people money and then costing all these types of side effects that can just make you worse.
Yeah, causing other problems, But I would definitely love to send something, for your mom so that she can eat or whatever. Just
that'd be amazing.
Get edibles.
If we can touch on this, Jasmine, I mean, we're all of us talking. We are all in a position that we can talk about mental health as well. I know that the CBD helps out with the anxiety. I have bad anxiety personally. I know friends and family that use it for their anxiety, depression. PTSD, absolutely. I use that, and I'll be the first one to say, there's, there can be a million people in the room that all love me and know me, and there's could be times like I'm freaking out. Hey, a little bit of CBD, a couple of drops. Okay, I'm back to normal. Okay, I'm not freaking out so much. So, you can use it for a lot of things, CBD is amazing. I mean, that's all I can say. It's a miracle. It's a miracle medicine.
Well, even like sometimes like you might go to an event, you take one too many dabs, or you're with your friends seshing, and you might get a little too high. The benefits of CBD is that you can bring that high back down and get to like back to a normal level of where you're level headed. You might not have any paranoia anymore or anything like that.
What do you guys use it for?
You can skip the whole part where you're overthinking. Am I saying too much? Am I too high right now? I don't know what to say.
Me the other day.
What do you guys use it for?
The other day?
Oh, yeah. I was in the shower and I just kept thinking and overthinking. And I was like, I probably should take some CBD right now.
You were stuck in the shower?
Yeah.
Stuck? Oh, shoot. What do you use it for, Brian and Tia?
Well, my favorite forms of CBD are going to be, I like the cartridges just because, like, you know, drops are cool. I mean, they work well for, you know, for all different types of people. I just one of those things. I like that. But the topicals, because, you know, I used to be a college athlete and everything. So I got pain all over. So, but ever since, like, I've been doing CBD and THC, like, on a regular basis, like, the pain level is just, like, very little.
Okay.
So I'm an advocate on both of them and stuff, but the CBD, I mean, you know, just there's all forms, like Andrew was saying. You have gummies, you have CBD gummies, you have the tinctures, there's roll-ons, topicals.
I saw that Green Care Solutions has something new that has CBD in it.
Yes, absolutely. And this is one thing that, like, we are very excited. I know I mentioned it a few months back on a show that we were coming out with something. That. So at Kushstock.
What are you gonna do at Kushstock? What are we gonna do at Kushstock? 420. What are we doing? What are we doing?
All right, let me get my words together because no joke, this has been something that we've been working on for a while, and we are gonna debut at Kushstock. So everybody knows us for our THC can of hookah.
Why? Because it's how many times award winning?
5
times.
5 times. So what you gonna do now with it?
We're coming out with our CBD 1,000 milligram hookah, no tobacco, no nicotine. Debuted at Kushstock 420 Adelanto.
Hello.
Yeah,
So
that's
that
gonna
way-
be good.
When you get too high off the regular can of hookah, you can switch to the CBD can of hookah.
That part.
And 1,000 milligrams. I mean, that's really good. That's how when I first found out of the THC hookah with 1,000 milligrams, I'm like, damn, this is good. So, I mean, with the CBD being the same content, that's going to be great.
Have you had the opportunity to try the THC can of hookah yet, Jazzy?
Yeah, I got a whole 3 little flavors here at the house.
That's
They're
awesome.
super potent. They're
Yes.
very fruity. I really liked it.
We ended up smoking some of it on one of the shows that we recorded, and I'm not gonna lie, I was higher than Giraffe's booty.
It only took me one hit, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it creeps up on you.
And because it's so good, and you're just like,
It tastes
oh,
so good.
that part. So you forget that it's actually THC in there. You're just like, okay, this is great. And again, we got to, put this since everybody's listening. No tobacco additives, ladies and gentlemen. It is award-winning for a reason. No tobacco additives. It's pure, just great marijuana in a hookah form.
Yeah, and also too at Kushstock as well, we've had the normal 5 flavors we have with the THC can hookah.
Okay.
We're gonna debut 2 new flavors there as well with the CBD and
Ooh.
THC. So I mean,
What are
it's something that you have to show up to Kushstock and find out, because to be honest, this has been something that everybody's been asking for. And not only are you gonna have it at Kushstock, after that you're gonna find it all your hookah lounges, all over the country. I mean, it's going to be everywhere, but this is going to be the first time everybody's going to be able to try it in person there at Kushstock Festival.
That's
Well,
right.
I'm gonna have to be out there.
Where you at?
Better.
Where are you at right now, if you don't mind, since everybody listening across the world and watching right now? Where is Miss Jasmine at right now?
I'm here in Sin City in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And this is where they just had the Cannabis Awards.
Okay.
So I'm here. I'm hoping to shoot out to LA soon.
So CBD's really going everywhere now. I was actually just at Walgreens yesterday, and I noticed a little package of I don't know exactly what it was, but it was something CBD. So I know CVS and Walgreens now say yes to CBD. They're allowing CBD products in it. What do you guys think about that?
That's crazy, and that's awesome. That's gonna open a lot of doors for businesses and companies that are dealing with the CBD. But I mean, that's a huge big deal, and just to be on the market with other big products and big other pharmaceuticals, I mean, that's crazy. That's a big movement.
Yeah, I mean, through my eyes, I mean, it's just literally like everybody's saying, it's opening the doors to all these other companies that are out there that are trying to get their product on a bigger platform.
All right.
All these different. So when you can go to CVS, Walgreens, and pick up, certain pharmaceuticals, and then pick up your CBD with your water, eggs, whatever, one-stop shop. I mean, they're smart.
They're going to have CBD everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Real talk. They're going to have CBD everything. I mean, look, I'm already looking on the table. You got, I see hemp dog treats. I see roll-on tinctures. I see gummies. Jasmine has a numerous amount of CBD things. I mean, CBD, you guys, is going to be on a different level, different platform. It's just going to everything.
And it's about time that, at least the government was able to make their taxes on it, because if you have things like, Angela, like you were saying before, with these other pharmaceuticals that, they're just giving to people and it's creating more problems. Like, why haven't these things been out that's helping people and it's not hurting anybody? So I think it's a great thing. I think it's going to be a big movement, major move.
Agreed. It's about time. I wish they would do that with the THC aspect of things as well. I mean, it's going to be.
I think they'll get there in time, but
I hope they do. I mean, it's just a great step forward with the CBD thing. So at least that's one step forward, and maybe later on they will, be able to realize that the THC aspect of it as well, just as good as the CBD.
They started. I saw some reports today that they just passed some laws that it is now federally legal with some states. So, it wasn't federally legal for no states, but they just came out with it, I think, yesterday. And some states it is federally legal. So you might want to check that out.
I definitely will check that out.
Your
and look
eyes
into
like
that. I was like literally to jump up and go on my phone. Legal? What? Hello. I'm going to go into work tomorrow smoking blunts like, hello.
Hello.
All right, so let's go through the CBD line. Okay, so we got the Canna hookah I see over here with the Green Care Solutions, the CBD. I see the dog treats. I see also
dog treats.
Yes.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So will my dog get high eating those?
Absolutely not. These are 100% fully licensed GCS CBD product that we just launched. So this is kind of near and dear to my heart because I'm an animal lover, dog
As
lover.
am I.
Same.
So this was one item that I said had to be on our menu list.
Okay.
And the difference that between ours and a lot of other brands, I've done a lot of comparing and stuff. This is organic and then non-GMO.
Oh, awesome.
There's only 8 ingredients in our product, 5 milligrams of CBD in it, but there's also anti-inflammatories on properties on top of the CBD that's in there as well.
That's very
So
good.
now, why would a dog need to use CBD?
There's all different aspects. Some people say, oh, it's only good for older dogs or only good for this. Well, the thing is, too, is for younger dogs that has anxiety, separation anxiety.
4th of July comes
Fireworks.
around.
Yes.
Yeah, fireworks.
Fireworks.
A lot of people think you put on those little jackets for the dog, calm them down. On it.
Those
but
don't
at,
work.
But at the end of the day, we all know they don't.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this right here, it's a peanut butter flavor. It's natural. So they're thinking they're getting the best treat ever. But at the end of the day, they're making your job easier and making sure that they don't have any stress as
absolutely.
well. So for older dogs, it's good for basically if you have like just muscle pain all the time or the joints get inflamed.
Right.
It's good for dogs that have cancer as well too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Seizures in dogs as well. So the list goes on and on. The same benefits you get for humans, it happens for dogs. It's just in a form that dogs love. Peanut butter.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jasmine. You go ahead, Jasmine. You go first. You go first.
Okay, well, I love animals. I'm a super pro animal. I have 2 dogs. You guys might have known one of my dogs, Snoopy. He's been with me for 10 years now. He's a beagle. So he is a senior. He has a broken, kind of like a torn ACL in his left leg. And at the doctor, they're like, well, the vet, they said, you can't, there's nothing that you can do unless you do surgery for it. That's the only thing we can do to fix it. But in the meantime, I'll give him a prescription and, walk him more, walk him at least 10 minutes every day, something like that. So I got the prescription and I came home and I looked at it. They gave him tramadol. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but tramadol is a very strong, it's almost like Vicodin or a Percocet or something, but the side effects are really bad. The side effects of tramadol, people have been known to be feeling suicidal, getting that depression crash from it. I'm like, I'm not giving my dog tramadol.
No.
Like, what the heck?
What the?
Yeah. So, I think that's a really cool thing to give those CBD things because I think that's something that would definitely help a dog like Snoopy that has that little pain in his leg from it being torn and stuff. It's hard for him to jump. He'll do like little yelps and he is getting older. So things like that would help with the inflammation. And I think that's very dope. I'm definitely going to have to try that one.
That's crazy that you're just saying that's what that just disgusts me to hear that. Like, yeah, you're a doctor and your job is to love these animals and you're
Making them worse.
You're making them worse, you jerk. Well, thank goodness for the CBD line. Is
Got
that
some
good?
other stuff?
I do see some other stuff, but I have a question. I'm a cat lover. Is there anything for cats? Yes.
CBD is good for all pets. It
Can
just
it?
depends on what form. Absolutely.
I didn't know. I have,
Yep.
I have cats. I was wondering if CBD is good for cats.
Absolutely.
All right, what else you guys got? I see the roll on. What's that for?
Okay, so basically, what this is, one thing that everything comes down to being personal. Like, you relate it to yourself and all the people that that it's benefited.
Okay.
Like my mom, she's had a knee replacement before. She's in pain a lot.
Okay.
So this right here is something that like she loves. Like we used another brand before. I have to keep her stocked all the time.
Okay.
But the difference between this one compared to a lot of them on the market, we have 500 milligrams of CBD in it.
Oh, wow.
Most companies use 100, 125, maybe
Right.
200. But besides that, we have over 30 essential natural oils in there. So it is amazing for your skin as well as relieving the pain.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So that's like, I can roll it on my back. I can roll it on my arm. Okay, cool.
Any sore
Absolutely.
muscles.
Jasmine, do you have a lotion on your line?
So I am adding lotions because pretty much, I started off with growing the flower and doing wholesale flowers across the country. So what we did just add though was the edibles. This one is the peach. These are peach. I don't know if you can see, but these are 300 milligrams per serving. And the licorice is also 250. And these are made with vegan products.
Oh, nice.
Have never seen anybody done licorice.
Licorice
surprisingly.
bites.
Yeah, I never seen licorice before. That's awesome too.
Yeah. And then we've got the pinklets. The pinklets I'm kind of favored towards these because, I have the whole pink line. Sorry, I'm trying to get in the middle of the screen and putting my
definitely.
hand the wrong way. So the pinklets, these are 250 milligrams a serving. And they look like little pigs. So I was going to do piglets, but the pinklets, because we got the pink papers, and I kind of wanted to go hand in hand. But the lotions, I want to get into the beauty products because I have so many smokable products. There's CBD hash. This is same thing, 20%. There's 1.5 grams in here, and it's 175 milligrams in that little piece. Then we've got the CBD keef joints. We've got the blunts, the CBD hemp blunts. These are keef nugs. I mean, a lot of these are smokable products. So I wanted to get into more of the beauty side and other things that, people who aren't smoking can use. And then what I've been trying and testing out is some face creams because the CBD will help with filling in lines. It helps with acne.
Really?
People who have acne and stuff, you use this stuff on your face, it gets rid of it slowly. As I said before, the rosacea. I've got a girlfriend, her rosacea flare-ups are pretty bad, and the CBD really helps with it. So I've been adding these things, but I want to make sure that I like it, and people that have issues, they like it as well. So we're testing it out. The lotions, we're looking to add 1,000 milligram lotions, so it's really strong. And I've been using my mom because she has rheumatoid arthritis, and you can see like in her hands, like the swelling around her joints and stuff. So I want to have a product that's actually really helping, and it's going to be really potent. But yeah, those are things that are going to be added soon, and they will see it on the Jazzy CBD site.
Now, where can anybody find all of your Jazzy CBD?
So you can go online, thejazzycbd.com. That's THEJAZZY CBD.com. And on there, you can see a whole list of all the products. As I said, we just added these new things, so we've been updating a couple of things. But everything is on there. There's also options for wholesalers, for stores and distributors. So if they are looking to do that, there are those options as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, make sure that you guys are following the lovely Jazzy and go to jazzy.com. Make sure that you guys are getting all of her products. Check out all of her CBD products. Is that where can we find out your music? You got music and all of that. Where can we find you out there, Miss Jazzy?
Yeah, so as you said, if you are and you're not already, please do follow me at Jasmin Cadavid. That's JasminCadavid. You can get my music and stream it on all platforms. Spotify, iTunes. I mean, every platform it's on right now. Tidal, you name it. Last single drop was Strike a Pose. If you haven't heard it, make sure you check it out. Strike a Pose on them. We've got Float out, and look, stay tuned for this new project that I'm releasing. I'm really excited for it. I've been, for a long time coming, wanting to drop it, but just little by little when the time was right. And then now with the show coming out, it's going to be a really dope rollout for everybody, expecting.
I'm joking, but hey, we need to make a cameo on that show. Hello. On that Green Kid. We can make that cameo.
You never know.
Again, big ups to you and everything that you're doing, Jazz. Appreciate that you even are on with us. You're doing big things in the community, and, just a big congratulations on everything that you're doing. That's really dope.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me back again. And, I love this community. I love this culture. I love what I do, and I love what I'm into. I'm happy to see you guys, and, keep on shining. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right. We were talking about Jazzy's gummy line. Green Cat Solutions has a gummy line. What do we got, Brian or Tia? Can one of you guys explain that to us?
So we have our CBD gummies at 300 milligrams. And the great thing about this is that they are sugar-free and gluten-free. So,
really?
Exactly. So that's my favorite part about them, because there's a lot of patients who prefer edibles, the CBD edibles, as opposed to just other ways of taking in CBD. And a lot of the time they can't get it because a lot of CBD companies do not offer sugar-free edibles.
Yeah, so the diabetics out there, it's like, okay, I want to medicate, I want to have something to eat, but then now I got to load up on sugar. Mm-hmm. So it kind of defeats the purpose. So that was a motivation behind the gummies as well. Like you talk about gluten-free, there's a lot of people with certain health issues, they literally can't eat gluten. So with being that sugar-free, that's near and dear to my heart too, because we all have diabetic friends that want to get medicated, but their only option is one that has 1,000 milligrams of sugar as well. So that's something we wanted to stay away from. So there's 5 milligrams of CBD per gummy. So there's 300. Nice. There's 60 in there.
Very, very nice. I see also that's on the table, which is obviously which is known as deer, is that tincture. It looks like there's, what is that? 2 different levels on there. What can you explain? Which ones?
What is tincture first to explain?
The simple way to do it is it's a dropper. Okay. So it's like a same dropper that you would use for a lot of different types of products. This one is what we carry is a 300 and a 600 full spectrum tincture. And then like what Jasmine was talking about earlier, full spectrum has a wide variety of CBD in there, like CBD-N and CBD-G. So what it does is they all do different things. So one might be good for pain, one might be good to relax. So that's why full spectrum on the tinctures, you just drop it under your tongue, couple 1 to 3 drops, just depending on your pain or what you're trying to accomplish.
What is it? Is it an oil? Is it a solid? What is a tincture?
It's a liquid. It's a liquid you drop on your tongue. It absorbs in your system very fast. You want to hold it about 15 to 30 seconds. Okay. And then you want to swallow it, and then just... with any CBD products, you kind of want to relax and let it do its thing. You don't want to kind of be running around and dropping it saying it didn't work. Well, you got to let it absorb in your system. So we have a 300 and a 600 milligram tincture, full spectrum. We have a lemon flavor and peppermint.
Oh, right. Okay. I want to try that lemon one. Definitely. I also see, which is really cool, I see that there is some vape CBD. Like, what?
They make that now?
Right. Hello.
Our vape CBD is so good. I actually just had a friend. I didn't vape before, but after trying our CBD vape juice, I definitely want to get a vape because I use CBD every single day. So I feel that the vape juice is beneficial because people who vape always have their vape on them, and so that way you just have your vape right there. You need CBD. You're getting a little anxious, or you have anything that you want to use the CBD for. It's just right there. It's immediate. You have it on you all the time, and it comes in 300 milligrams, and then we also have it in 750 milligrams.
Different flavors?
Wow.
Different flavors. We have 5 different flavors on them.
What's the flavors on them?
We have blueberry, we have blue crush, watermelon, strawberry lemonade, and fruit burst.
Oh, those sound actually
They're
very
all
good.
They're real super potent flavors too.
All very delicious. They're not too, like other vape juices. Why I didn't vape before was I feel like the juices were too artificial. With these are not they're not a heavy artificial flavor. They're just a really, really smooth, satisfying flavor.
That's very good to hear. That's very good to hear. Or are these already, we're trying to get these already inside of like vape shops and stuff of that nature already across the board?
Most definitely.
And where can you find all of these great Green Care Solutions products?
Okay, so how to find right now? You want to follow us on Instagram, first of all.
Green Care Solutions 420.
I thought you knew.
Yep.
You do
now
know.
you know Green Cat Solutions 420.
Call 951-609-4071. We can give you a little bit more deep information on that.
Again, one more time on that.
951-609-4071. And also, too, in about a month, we're going to have our own website.
Website coming up. Oh, I think you can get them on Weed Maps as well.
Green Care Solutions on Weed Maps.
Yep. So again, ladies and gentlemen, there's many ways to get in contact with Green Care Solutions. You can always go on Instagram at Green Care Solutions 420. You can call the 951 number that we just gave you. We got a website coming up, Weed Maps, Green Care Solutions, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, too, if you're like a hookah lounge, smoke shop, storefront, anybody that wants to carry our products, you can also email at greencare.solutions@yahoo.com as well.
Or any of us that are here, either one of our hosts, you can DM myself, Angela, any of us that are on the show, and we'll make sure that we get you to the right individual to get you the products that you need.
All right. And our last product, we have 200 and 400 full spectrum tinctures.
Ooh.
So, Tia, do you want to let them know what flavors we have?
So in our cartridges, we have strawberry lemonade and Bubba Kush.
That Bubba Kush stuff.
And definitely you can't go wrong with either flavor. They're all very delicious. Again, I use CBD cartridges, and once I tried our CBD cartridge, I smoked the strawberry lemonade. It was so amazing. It was the best CBD cartridge I have ever smoked, and that is a completely unbiased opinion.
See, I have a weird thing that I'm gonna probably should not say. I don't know that I use CBD other than the tincture. I've never used CBD to see what the effect is. Just the effect of CBD alone. I'm always I'm a pothead.
Yeah.
I smoke marijuana. I've never just. I'm gonna have to try this regular CBD and see what that feeling is just alone.
1, 2, 3.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you guys are following all major platforms. Green Care Solutions. We're on KCAA Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube. All you got to do is click in Green Care Solutions. Also, go to YouTube, type in Green Talk. Make sure you guys are subscribing. We'd greatly appreciate you guys, all of us subscribing. Make sure you guys leave some comments. Let us know what it is that you want to hear. Also, if you guys are a company, any company, whether it be in the marijuana industry or not in the marijuana industry, if you'd like to go ahead and promote your products, all you guys have to do is call
951-609-4071.
Or Miss Angela, what else can we do?
Go ahead and get in contact with us on Instagram, Green Care Solutions 420. But make sure you save the date on 420, April 20th. It's coming up.
What's happening?
We got Kush Talk coming up. We got the live show at Kush Talk. We got all of our amazing products. We got celebrities coming to the booth. Who we got, Kano?
I know that we got yourself. I got myself. We got... I can't say all the special guests yet. We can't drop that. It's going to be big, but I know I'm going to say this. I know that you're excited because I'm excited to see Angela perform at Kush Talk. We got the live show going on. Myself, as well as Immortal Techniques coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother Baby Bash will be out there as well. So we got some cool people who are going to be in the house, so it's going to be a blast. Are you going to make it out, Miss Jazzy?
I don't know. It sounds like I'm going to have to be there.
You have to.
I think you need to.
I think we need to make sure that you are there for sure.
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
I think, Freddie, we have to get with the boss man and say, hey, we need to get you on for filming as well. So let's get you over there for Kush Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Kush Talk, 420, Adelanto Stadium. Make sure you guys get there. Buy all of our products. Get Jasmine's products. Come say hi to Angela, myself, and all the Green Care team, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we appreciate you guys all tuning in worldwide. And make sure you guys subscribe to every one of our platforms, the KCAA, iHeart, Spotify, YouTube, as well as YouTube. We at Green Care Solutions love you. Your favorite Mexican guy, CANO_BIS, here with my sister, an award-winning female model of the year.
That's right. It's your girl, Angela Mazzanti. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Angela_Mazzanti. Cannabis model of the year was crazy, but 420, I got something coming up for you guys. I'm dropping a new music video and a new single, so I will be doing so at Kush Talk. Gonna hang out at the Green Care Solutions booth, try some of that canna hookah.
We also got that lovely Jasmin Cadavid. Jasmine, please tune in. Let us know how we get in contact with you and how we can follow you. Again, we appreciate you in the house.
Yeah, man. Thanks you guys for having me once again. If you're not following me already, please do at Jasmin Cadavid, Jasmin Cadavid. And make sure you drop on that website. It's www.thejazzycbd.com. TheJazzyCBD.com. Thanks again, guys.
And we got my sister and my brother, the Green Care Solutions team. We got Brian and Tia. How can we get in contact with you guys? Please split out your Instagram name.
This is Tia Ramirez. You can get in contact with me at Green Care Solutions 420. Again, Angela, congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And this is in Brian of Green Care Solutions. And do not forget, the launch of the GCS CBD brand will be at Kushstock and debuting. Hopefully, we'll get 5 awards for this one, too. But our CBD Canna Hookah will be there for you to try out. If you're a wholesaler, retailer, whoever it is, come on down. We're going to have our products there for you to try out. They're top-notch, so just come and see us and say hi.
Again, thank you guys all for listening. This is Green Care Solutions, Green Talk. We all thank you guys for listening. We love you and appreciate. We'll see you back next Thursday. Jasmine, Angela, Kano, Tia, Brian, we are out.
Strike a pose, strike a pose, strike a pose, wipe it out, strike a pose, yeah. Come on, why you wanna pop? Come on, get some commas in your pockets. Come on, always been a bad. Say my name, I will obliterate your whole clique. Give me all your money if you love me. I should win a Tony acting funny. I got my own crib, you wanna keep me company? Yeah, we can go there, just tell your girlfriend don't cover me. Look at that girl with the big old booty. You don't know me, don't say nothing to me.